Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel The Wave. As a Malayali, the global recognition that Malayalam films are receiving now is pleasing and a proud thing to be cherished. Alongside the new generation stars who are getting fame through our films, the warm reception for films like Drishyam 2 has favored Mohanlal, who is one of the biggest star icons of Malayalam cinema, to garner attention on a pan-India level, which is indeed gratifying. As the superstar has turned 61 on May 21, we have attempted to emphasize a list of Malayalam movies that deserve pan-India attention. This video promises to show why he is considered as one of the finest actors the country has ever produced and how he has become an emotion for Malayalees, who is fondly called as Lalettan. There are a myriad of stellar performances to talk about Mohanlal, but we have selected only 15 movies for the pan-India audience that are available on the OTT platforms with subtitles. And we have tried to include more movies in the honorable mentions, which you cannot miss out. Namukku Parkan Mundiri Thopugal, or Vineyards for Us to Dwell in. This all-time classic, released in 1986, was conceived by one of the most renowned Malayalam writer, Padmarajan, based on a popular novel named Namukku Gramangalil Chennu Rapparkam, or Let Us Lodge in the Villages, which is written by K.K. Sudhakaran. The story is about Solomon, who returns to his home in Mysore only to fall in love with his neighbor Sophie. The romance, humor and other Lalesque expressions streaming through Solomon are well complemented by the beautiful visuals, screenwriting and soothing BGM. The part where Solomon proposes to Sophie by narrating the lines from Song of Solomon is considered as one of the greatest proposal scenes in the Malayalam cinema history. Accepting a rape victim as a partner in the climax scene literally breaks the norms existed during the 80s, and this is relevant even today, where discussions frequently occur about the virginity of women. Along with Mohanlal, the brilliant performances of Sariga, who played Sophie, and Tilagan, who played the antagonist, deserves special mentions. The movie is available on Disney Plus Hotstar with subtitles. Please don't miss this. Thuvana Thumbigal, or Dragonflies in the Spraying Rain. Yet another Padmarajan movie based on the novel Uda Kappola, or Bubbles, written by himself, has created two of the most celebrated Malayalam movie characters of all time. Jayakrishnan, played by Mohanlal, is a rural farmer. He is a bit superstitious and obstinate person with a few shortcomings. Soon his friend Rishi realizes about the contrasting dual life of Jayakrishnan once they reach town. One fine day, Jayakrishnan meets Radha and starts developing feelings for her, but this eventually leads to a heartbreak. In these circumstances, Clara comes to the life of Jayakrishnan accompanied by the rain. Despite knowing that Clara is being pushed into prostitution, an uncertain relationship develops between them. At the same time, Radha also returns. Mohanlal has effortlessly pulled off the character Jayakrishnan, who is stuck between Clara and Radha. His variations in emotions and language style are still celebrated by the movie lovers. The character Clara is soulfully connected to the audience in the company of rain and BGM. Sumalada, who played Clara, is still vivid in the memory of cinema viewers. Watch this romantic classic on Disney Plus Hotstar with subtitles, which is an amalgam of dazzling performances from several gifted talents. Sarvakalashala, or University. Venu Nagavalli has gifted a gem of a campus movie for Malayalees to cherish for a lifetime, based on the memories from his own college life. Campus is portrayed as a character in this movie, which makes it different from other movies. Mohanlal, featured as the character Lal, is pursuing his third MA degree from the same college and regards the campus as his grandfather. He is addressed as Lalettan by the students. Without the usual hurly-burly of the campus during vacations, Lal, who is an orphan, becomes unanimated and spends his time in solitude. Like most of the Venu Nagavalli movies, this movie also amplifies the values of relationship and pain of loneliness. Alongside the character Lal, Ashan, played by Nedupudi Venu, who enters the life of Lal out of nowhere but disappears suddenly, leaves a lasting impression. Srinath's Jeevan and the college principal, played by the veteran actor Adul Basi, are unforgettable characters. Lively depictions of the 80s campus through the movie might be the reason for the popularity of the title Lalettan bestowed upon Mohanlal. The beautiful portrayal of platonic love in a scene where Mohanlal subtly initiates expressing his feeling to his old flame by asking her to keep a dot on her forehead is a perfect Lalesque moment. The movie, which connects the Malayalam audience through nostalgia, is abundantly filled with entertaining moments as well. Enjoy this classic movie on Amazon Prime with subtitles. Kiridam or Crown. A.K. Lohidadas, who is considered as a writer who builds deep emotional connection with the audience. The illustrious association of Sibi Malail and Lohidadas has usually gifted us soul-stirring movies. Kiridam is a frontrunner among them. Lohidadas, who has penned many stories that depicts the agony and profundity of relationships, tells the story of a police head constable, Achyutan Nair, who dreams for his son Sethu Madhavan to become a police officer. How Sethu Madhavan, resembling a boy next door image who is determined to fulfill his father's wish, suddenly turns into a dreaded goon, forms the crux of the film. Sethu Madhavan's world, consisting of his parents, siblings, grandmother and lover, turns upside down when he witnesses his father getting assaulted by a criminal, Kirikadan Jose. From that moment, Mohanlal literally lives on screen as Sethu Madhavan, who is starting to lose everything in his life. Glimpses of the actor in the beautiful song Kannir Poovinde perfectly represents the grief of a nobody. The performances of Mohanlal and Thilagan in the climax portions were marvelous. One cannot watch those scenes without a heavy heart. Towards the climax, Sethu Madhavan, who knows and grits in his teeth in rage while waiting for Kirikadan Jose, looks exactly like a mentally unstable person, which director has often recalled in awe of the performance. Unfortunately, Mohanlal only managed to earn a national award special mention, however he deserved more. Check this out on Amazon Prime with subtitles as Kiridam Malayalam version. Kilukkam or Jingle. Trademark Venu Nagavalli movies usually include desolation and adversities, but his association with Priyadarshan made the Malayalam film audience laugh forever. Dialogues between characters Joji and Nichal in the movie have become household conversations among Malayalees for decades now. Even now, Kilukkam is the most memorable movie of Mohanlal Jagati combo, owing to the brilliant chemistry that has worked out between them. Revati, who shows up in their life, perfectly complements the duo, and her comedy performance had set a benchmark for the audience to expect from an actress. Not to forget the combination scenes of actors Thilagan and Innocent. The frames in the movie were beautifully captured during the early part of the morning, called as the golden hours. Despite the claim that the exquisite beauty of Ooty was best showcased in the movie, viewers get to see only the cropped TV version. This is indeed disappointing for the cine lovers, since the original reels were unfortunately, along with the studio, destroyed. You can watch this entertainer on Disney Plus Hotstar with subtitles. Aham or Self. Aham, directed by Rajiv Nath and written by Venu Nagavalli, can be expounded as the character study of a person's mind who is suffering from paranoid schizophrenia. This film was well supported by a brilliant technical team of cinematographers Santosh Sivan and Venu. Along with Mohanlal, the movie boasted of a huge star cast in the likes of Urvashi, Ramya Krishnan, Neena Gupta, Naduvudi Venu and Jagati. Siddharthan, played by Mohanlal, who had lived a childhood devoid of love and affection, is a bank manager now. Ranjini comes into the life of Siddharthan, who has OCD, following which eventful moments start to unfold. Those movie sequences where Mohanlal and Urvashi trying to upstage each other with their performances were the highlights. Mohanlal has so convincingly executed the character Siddharth, who becomes delusional and schizophrenic after the demise of his wife. The progression stages of the disease felt so genuine in Mohanlal. His transformation towards a philosophical yet delusional Siddharth Swami and the recrudescence of his old self at times were done with great finesse. The movie that can act as a reference for the character study of mental health is available on Disney Plus Hotstar with subtitles. Please do check this out. Yoda or Warrior. A cinematographer Santosh Sivan has brilliantly visualized the beauty of Kerala and Nepal in the movie Yoda, which was directed by his brother Sankeeth Shivan. Mohanlal starrer Yoda has an ensemble star cast including Jagati, Madhu, Puneet Itzar and Siddharth Lama as Rinpoche. A.R. Rahman composed the music of the film, which also marked his first outing in Malayalam. The cousin rivalry between the iconic characters Thaiparambil Ashokan and Arashamuttil Appukuttan sets the movie in motion. The super lady performances of Mohanlal and Jagati as cousins to outshine each other has made the audience laugh their guts out. The narrative soon shifts to Nepal, where his love interest Ashwati, Rinpoche and a cult trying to destroy Rinpoche are introduced. Yoda is an absolute commercial entertainer of Mohanlal. He delivers a standout performances in every department of the movie, whether it be action, romance or comedy. The chemistry between Mohanlal and Siddharth Lama deserves special mention. Even today, the action sequences designed in Nepal, the BGM, visual, sound design, etc. marks it an engrossing watch. Rightly so, Yoda was way ahead of its time. Enjoy this movie on Amazon Prime with English subtitles. We've so far given a preface about 7 Mohanlal movies in a chronological order of their release dates. Please do watch them on the mentioned OTT platforms. We'll be back shortly with a part 2 video where we will see 8 more movies of our beloved superstar Mohanlal. Before that, please like and share our part 1 video, and please do follow and subscribe to our channel for more amazing contents. And with that, this is Jairam Gopalakrishnan signing off.